I know these days everyone's concerned with being anonymous. I thought I would try and learn more about Tor, the Onion Network. So I found a page on it and I thought I would read it to you. Can you hear the crickets in the background? And the white noise? It's what my room sounds like. It's usually pretty quiet. So, if you want to read along, I'll leave a link for you down below. Tor is free software for enabling anonymous communication. The name is derived from an acronym for the original software project name, the Onion Router. Tor directs internet traffic through a free, worldwide volunteer network consisting of more than 7,000 relays to conceal a user's location and usage from anyone conducting network surveillance or traffic analysis. Using Tor makes it more difficult for internet activity to be traced back to the user. This includes visits to websites, online posts, instant messages, and other communication forms. Tor's use is intended to protect the personal privacy of users, as well as their freedom and ability to conduct confidential communication by keeping their internet activities from being monitored. Onion routing is implemented by encryption in the application layer of a communication protocol stack, nested like the layers of an onion. Tor encrypts the data, including the next node destination IP address, multiple times, and sends it through a virtual circuit comprising successive, randomly selected Tor relays. Each relay decrypts a layer of encryption to reveal only the next relay in the circuit in order to pass the remaining encrypting data onto it. The final relay decrypts the innermost layer of encryption and sends the original data to its destination without revealing or even knowing the source IP address. Because the routing of the communication is partly concealed at every hop in the Tor circuit, this method eliminates any single point at which the communicating peers can be determined through the network surveillance that relies upon knowing its source and destination. An adversary might try to de-anonymize the user by some means. One way this may be achieved is by exploiting vulnerable software on the user's computer. The NSA had a technique that targets a vulnerability, which they codenamed egotistical draft, and an outdated Firefox browser version at one time bundled with the Tor package, and in general targets Tor users for close monitoring under its X keyscore program. Attacks against Tor are an active area of academic research and are welcomed by the Tor project itself. However, Tor was not only developed for a time in the early 2000s by individuals who were on contract from the DARPA and the research laboratory. But since its inception, the bulk of its funding has come from the federal government of the United States. So, that's the basic of how Tor works. It's very interesting when you think about it. Anonymity is never 100% secure. No matter what anyone makes you think or suggest to you, there's always a way of finding information out. And once something's online, you can never get rid of it no matter what you do. I remember when I was younger, I logged onto Tor for the first time because I heard those deep web stories about the Silk Road and paying for assassins online and all this mysterious stuff. It was all fun and games then. Tor is definitely a useful tool in this day and age, but to know that the government has their hand in it sort of tells you just how anonymous you really are. It's an interesting thought. I hope you enjoyed this little piece. I don't really know why I made this video, but I thought it would be interesting to read this to you. If you enjoyed it, let me know. Maybe I can read more articles to you or things I find. If you know a very interesting Wikipedia page, you should let